don't feel lost, you feel empty. And that scares you, because no one taught you what emptiness actually means. Let me tell you something dangerous. Emptiness is not weakness, it's space. And space is where power is built. You wake up some days, and nothing excites you. Games feel pointless. Scrolling feels repetitive. People feel predictable. Even success feels hollow. And you think, what's wrong with me? Nothing. You are outgrowing the life that once entertained you. Here's what nobody says. Most people never feel lost. Do you know why? Because they never grow. They stay distracted. They stay comfortable. They stay entertained. You started questioning. And the moment you question your reality, the old version of you begins to die. And death is uncomfortable. Let's go deeper. When a snake sheds its skin, it doesn't celebrate. It hides. It feels exposed, vulnerable, uncomfortable in its own body. That's you right now. You're between identities, not who you were, not yet who you're becoming. That space feels like being lost, but it's transformation. Think about this. If you were truly weak, you wouldn't even notice something is missing. Weak people don't question, they consume. Strong minds suffer first, because awareness is heavy. Have you noticed? You can't tolerate fake conversations anymore. You can't laugh at things that used to be funny. You feel irritated by mediocrity. You feel restless at night. That's not depression, that's hunger. And hunger feels painful before it feels powerful. Here's the truth most people won't handle. You don't feel lost. You feel called. Called to become something greater than your environment. But growth isolates you first, before it elevates you. Every level up begins with loneliness. You want to know why this stage feels boring? Because your brain is detaching from cheap dopamine. You're no longer satisfied with small wins. And when the small pleasures die, there is a silence. That silence feels empty. But that silence is where discipline is born. Right now, you have two choices. Fill the silence with distraction, or build in it. Most people panic here. They go back to comfort, back to noise, back to who they were. That's why they stay average. Let me ask you something. Why are you even watching this? Why did this title pull you? Because something inside you knows. You're not meant to stay where you are. That discomfort, that frustration, that feeling of there has to be more. That's ambition trying to wake up. But ambition is heavy. It demands sacrifice. It demands responsibility. It demands isolation. That's why most people choose comfort instead. You feel lost because your old dreams are too small now, and your new dreams are still blurry. That in-between stage, that's where warriors are built. Not in applause, not in success, in confusion, in doubt, in silence. Listen carefully. This phase is temporary, but what you build in it is permanent. If you run from it, you reset the cycle. If you stay in it, you evolve. One day you'll look back at this version of yourself, the confused one, the restless one, the quiet one, and you'll realize this was the moment you stopped being normal. This was the moment you stopped accepting average. This was the moment you started becoming dangerous. You are not lost. You are shedding, and shedding feels like breaking before it feels like growth. Stay, build, endure the silence. Because the version of you that survives this stage will not recognize the person who once felt empty. You're not falling apart. You're being rebuilt.